Imagine this. It's the end of the month, and you check your bank account, only to find it's nearly empty. No matter how hard you work or how many hours you clock in, you always feel like you're just getting by instead of getting ahead. Sound familiar? The truth is, without a plan, money has a way of slipping through our fingers. But what if I told you that in just 15 minutes, you could gain the tools to finally take control of your finances? Not only that, but these simple steps could be the very foundation of a wealthy lifestyle you've been dreaming of. So let's dive into budgeting, not the old school way that feels restrictive, but a way that's smart, purposeful, and, dare I say, exciting. Here's how to budget like a pro. Step 1. Set clear financial goals. Now, I know you've heard this 1,000 times, but let's be real. Have you ever actually sat down and defined what wealth looks like for you? Do you want to pay off debt? Buy a home? Build an emergency fund? Or maybe, just maybe, you want the freedom to travel or start that business you've been dreaming about. So, what's it going to be? A fully stocked emergency fund or a monthly subscription to streaming platforms you don't even watch? Tough choices. I know. When you're crystal clear about your goals, it brings an urgency to budgeting. Every dollar you save has a purpose, and you're working towards something meaningful. And here's the real kicker. When your goals are clear, you'll find yourself cutting expenses without even thinking twice. Now that's how pros make it look easy. Once you've set your goals, it's time to understand where your money's been going. Step 2 is an eye-opener. Step 2, track your spending. This one might feel a bit tedious, but trust me, it's the foundation of every successful budget. It's like that moment when you realize you've ordered takeout for the 5th time this week. Oops. Take a moment to track every single dollar you spend for an entire month. Use apps like Mint or YNAB, or, if you're old school, grab a notebook and jot it down. Tracking gives you clarity, showing you exactly where your money goes and what can be changed. Believe me, that first month will shock you and motivate you. So now you know where your money's going. But what's next? It's time to make sure it's going in the right places. Step 3. Categorize and prioritize. Now that you know your spending patterns, let's break them down. Essentials first. Housing, food, transportation, and bills. Then, the things you want. Dining out, hobbies, entertainment. Quick question. Do you really need that $7 latte every day? Or is that just your brain convincing you that it's self-care? When you start categorizing your spending, something powerful happens. You begin to see which expenses are essential and which are, well, just habit. Now, here's the pro move. Prioritize your goals first. Whether it's debt repayment or building an emergency fund, funnel money toward your goals. This way, your budget doesn't restrict you, it empowers you. Now that you've categorized and prioritized, here's where the magic happens. Let's make sure you're budgeting efficiently with Step 4. Step 4. Automate and allocate. Imagine if you could set your budget on autopilot. That's where automation comes in. Set up direct deposits and automate savings transfers, bill payments, and debt payments. Not only does this save time, but it also keeps you consistent. Ever notice that when you don't see the money in your account, you don't miss it? That's the beauty of automation. By automating your finances, you create a system that works without constant effort. You're not spending time managing money. Your money's managing itself, and this makes budgeting sustainable in the long term. We're almost there, but here's the final step, the secret that keeps every budget running smoothly. Step 5. Review and adjust regularly. Life changes, and so should your budget. Maybe you got a raise, maybe expenses went up, or maybe your goals have evolved. Set a monthly review to see what's working and what isn't. Think of this like tuning up your car. You don't wait until it breaks down to check on it, right? The key to a sustainable budget is flexibility. Don't be afraid to tweak it as you go. This review ensures that your money keeps moving in the direction you want, toward your dreams, your goals, and ultimately, your financial freedom. So there you have it, 5 steps to budgeting like a pro. Set your goals, track every dollar, categorize and prioritize, automate, and review regularly. Budgeting doesn't have to be restrictive. Done right, it's liberating. Because you're not just budgeting for today, you're building a lifestyle of wealth, freedom, and security. If you're ready to take it a step further, I've got a video on the power of compounding. that will show you how small investments now can create massive wealth over time. Don't miss out. Click on it here and unlock the true potential of your money. Remember, every smart financial decision today builds the life you want tomorrow.